Today, we're going to talk about something that quietly stops thousands of people from ever succeeding in self publishing. It's not Amazon, it's not competition, it's not technology, it's misinformation. Most people never fail at self publishing because they tried and couldn't make it work. Most people fail because they never start. They spend years believing myths that keep them frozen. And honestly, many of these myths are repeated by people who have never actually built a real publishing catalog themselves. Today, we're going to break down some of the biggest lies in self publishing. The lie that you must be a talented writer, the lie that the market is saturated, the lie that passive income means easy money, the lie that you need expensive software, the lie that publishing is too technical, the lie that only full-time authors succeed. And by the end of this webinar, I want you to see self-publishing differently, not as some mysterious creative industry, but as a practical asset building business. So let's get into it. Myth number one, you must be a great writer. This is probably the biggest lie of all. People imagine self-publishing means writing massive novels or literary masterpieces, and that's only one corner of publishing. In reality, there are huge categories of books where clarity matters more than creativity, especially in educational books, activity books, workbooks, coloring books, counting books, ABC books, puzzle books, and guided journals, large print books, public domain adaptations. Some of the most profitable books online are incredibly simple. Let's be honest, good writing helps. But beginners often use the "I'm not a writer" as an excuse to keep from taking action. Meanwhile, somebody else creates a simple educational children's book and gets it published in a week. Perfectionism sounds intelligent, but often it's just fear wearing professional clothing. Myth two, the market is too saturated. People say this constantly, the market's oversaturated. But here's the question nobody asks. Saturated with what? There are millions of bad books online, millions of abandoned books, millions of books with terrible covers, weak keywords, poor categories, and no series strategy. That's not the same thing as strong competition. Also, beginners misunderstand how buying behavior works. Parents still buy counting books, ABC books, preschool learning books, and learn to read books every single day. Now, children are born every day. New grandparents buy gifts every day. New parents search Amazon and other bookstores online for books every day. Teachers need new approaches to different types of learning every day. Evergreen markets do not disappear because more books exist. If saturation alone killed markets, restaurants would fail, coffee shops would fail, grocery stores would fail, new musical artists would fail. The real issue is usually poor positioning and lack of consistency. Myth number three, passive income means easy money. This lie destroys more people than almost anything else. People hear passive income and imagine publish one book, sit back, watch money pour in forever. And that fantasy hurts people. Books are assets. Assets take time to build. Real publishing success looks more like building catalogs, improving systems, publishing consistently, and learning gradually. Passive income does not mean zero effort. It means the work is disconnected from hourly labor. That matters, especially for retirees like us. You might spend effort creating a book today, and that same book continues producing income months or even years later. That's very different from trading hours for dollars forever. Lie number four, you need expensive software. This is completely false. Many beginners think they need to have Photoshop, high-end illustration programs, fancy publishing suites, and expensive subscriptions. You do not. There are people building books right now using Canva, GIMP, Kindle Create, Microsoft Word, simple tools. The software is usually not the bottleneck. The real bottleneck is overcomplication. People convince themselves they need better tools when what they really need is simpler projects, better systems, and faster execution. Myth number 5, children's books are too hard. Actually, many children's books are one of the best beginner entry points. Why? Because simplicity matters. Now, that doesn't mean children's publishing is effortless, but it does mean you can create highly structured, repeatable books, especially counting books, ABC books, shapes books, colors books, matching books, and these categories are evergreen. They're repeatable, educational, and they're beginner friendly. Honestly, many adults overcomplicate children's books because they're trying to impress adults instead of helping children learn. Children respond to bright visuals, clarity, repetition, familiarity. They don't respond to complexity. Myth number 6, you need a huge audience. This is another lie. Would an audience help? Of course. But beginners often use "I don't have followers" as another excuse to just delay publishing. Amazon itself is a search engine. People will go there looking for solutions. So let's be realistic. Marketing matters, but beginners first need to focus on publishing, learning, building assets, improving packaging, covers, and understanding the categories. Many people spend years trying to become influenced before they even publish a book. That's backwards. Lie number 7, you must reinvent every book. This one quietly wastes enormous amounts of time. Smart publishers use repeatable systems, especially in children's publishing. For example, the same trim size, the same mascot, the same structure, same layouts, same educational framework. You're changing topics, not rebuilding the entire process every time. This is how catalogs grow efficiently. Beginners often chase originality so aggressively that they destroy consistency. Lie number 8, you're too old to start. This is a dangerous belief. Retirees have advantage many younger creators don't have. We understand family dynamics, grandchildren's simplicity, patience, educational basics, emotional warmth. We also tend to understand long-term thinking better. Publishing rewards patience, not emotional excitement, not viral hype, but patience. Many retirees are far more equipped for steady catalog building than younger people constantly chasing trends. So let's be honest. Most people fail because they never publish, they quit too early, they overcomplicate everything, they keep changing directions, they chase shortcuts, they treat publishing like gambling instead of asset building. That's the truth. The people quietly succeeding are often doing very boring things consistently over and over. Simple books, simple systems, simple publishing routines over and over again. So if you need help, go download my free resource at chasethebutterfly.com. The Children's Book Series Starter Kit is a free downloadable PDF that will help you get started. Get rid of some of the fear and misinformation surrounding self-publishing, because once you stop believing the myths, you can finally start building.